Parenthood is far from boring, and these days, here in the age of social media, it can quickly become highly competitive.
That's right. That is the setup for Minneapolis author Kathleen West's latest book. It's called Are We There Yet? And features the drama of parenting in the digital age and the teenagers stuck in the middle. And joining us live is Kathleen West. Good morning, Kathleen.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's talk about your book. It centers on a mom who's trying to stay in control of her life, which, you know, just the whole idea of that is impossible, it seems. But go on from there. Tell us the story.
Well, Alice Sullivan is in her late 30s, and she feels that she's kind of entering a sweet spot in her life. Her youngest child is 7, and she's able to focus on her career until the one day that she goes to second grade parent-teacher conferences and discovers that that youngest child is 8 levels behind in reading, and then on the same day that her middle school son has engaged in some bullying behavior at school, which really impacts her reputation in the community and her relationships.
And this is something I think a lot of parents can relate to, whether it be, you know, maybe that extreme or what, but something where it's just like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me, another thing. You're a parent yourself. Obviously, you're an author, but you're also a teacher. So you had a lot of avenues to pull some ideas for this book, I would imagine.
Absolutely. I was a teacher for 20 years full-time before I published my first novel. This is my second one. And it's been a real privilege to be part of families' experiences for all of that time. And then in addition to that, I have a 17-year-old and a 12-year-old. So I have plenty of fodder from my own life, although I'm happy to say that the bullying incident in this particular book is not based on my own children's experiences. That said, I do think it's very hard to find any parent of teens whose children have never made a mistake. So I think that's really what this book is about, normalizing and forgiving mistakes.
That is a really good message. And as a parent of a 17-year-old, you probably, I mean, that was in the early stages of social media and how we've seen it affect our kids and how they, as you said, they're either bullied. So you have a message that you want maybe parents to take away from this book, and what would you say it is?
In terms of social media, one thing I think it can be wonderful, and I've really loved using it as a teacher. I especially like the ability that kids have to participate in real-world conversations and to be part of social change that they deem important. The trouble with social media is that it requires a measure of control and a measure of future thought that often fails us in moments of stress. So I think, as a parent, my own personal approach has been to just keep a really open line of communication about what kids are seeing online, what they're posting online, and the possible impact of those public communications.
You also talk about, or you know, the themes here too is competitive parenting, which we've talked about here on the show. Everybody's trying to one up, you know, their kid is in one more event, in one more activity, some summer camp that they've been to. Obviously this is fiction, but do you think that, you know, not only on our kids, but also on parents, are these unrealistic? Are we kind of setting people up to fail?
The thing that I think is so problematic is, as a parent, it really feels like you should take responsibility for your kids' failures, and then maybe you're tempted to take credit for their successes. And I really wish that parents could have a little bit more separation between their identities and their children's identities. And that was what I was kind of hoping to get across in this book. Let your kids be your kids and you be yourself, and it's okay if everybody makes their own mistakes.
Yeah, and perhaps parents also might be missing some moments because they're busy focusing on taking pictures and posting them, and that there probably are a few times that every parent has gone, yeah, maybe I should have held back a little bit and maybe not posted. You said kind of separate parents from their kids.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. And we hear a lot about being mindful, being in the moment, and I'm guilty of this too. You think, how will this look on Instagram, or how can I report on this on Facebook? And what's really important is our personal development, both the kids and the parents. With the title of the book, Are We There Yet? I was trying to get across the message that everybody's a work in progress. So we're not there yet, and it's okay to keep working on it.
Hear, hear.
Okay. Yeah, cheers to
Kathleen
that.
West, great stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great subject matter. We love it. Are We There Yet? Is available now at your favorite bookstore and online. Yeah, I can see that being a very popular subject matter.
One review said it was just as good as Big Little Lies.
Wow.
So that's in good company right there.
Who knows? Maybe it could become a show.
True, maybe.